In this video, we are going to talk about the Bartholomew tradition and Malabar tradition. Bartholomew tradition. Probably 120 years after the traditional date of the martyrdom of Thomas, a second Christian mission is reported to have reached India. Pantaenus is a remarkable figure, born a Jew and thoroughly trained in Greek philosophy. He was converted to the Christian faith and moved to Alexandria. His scholarship earned him appointment as principal of Alexandrian school for the training of the priesthood. In no time, he was acknowledged as the greatest Christian teacher of his age. Among his disciples were Clement of Alexandria and Origen. Pantaenus, the head of the Alexandria school, is said to have visited South Indian Christians about the year 190 AD at the invitation by the Indians. He found among them a gospel text which he brought back to Alexandria. Eusebius, the father of church history, writes in the 4th century, Pantaenus displayed such zeal for the divine word that he was appointed as a herald of the gospel of Christ to the nations of the East and was sent as far as India. It is reported that among persons there who knew Christ, he found the gospel according to St. Matthew, which had anticipated his own arrival. For Bartholomew, one of the apostles, had preached to them and left with them the writing of Matthew in Hebrew language, which they had preserved till that time. Biblical scholar Jerome writes about Pantaenus, and he said that Pantaenus, a great scholar, renowned as an outstanding philosopher, was sent to India by the Bishop of Alexandria to preach Christ to the Brahmins and the philosophers of that nation. And he found there that Bartholomew, one of the 12 apostles, had preached the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ according to the Gospel of Matthew. However, this tradition cannot be fully trusted, as it does not mention to which part of India did Bartholomew and later Pantaenus came to propagate the gospel. How long did they spend? Were there Hebrew-speaking people in India at that time? Such questions are left unanswered. Therefore, this tradition cannot be trusted fully. Now let's talk about the Malabar tradition. As we have already talked that Christianity in India traces its origin back to St. Thomas, one of the 12 apostles of Jesus Christ, and so they are known as the St. Thomas Christians. According to the strong and living tradition of St. Thomas Christians, St. Thomas came to India by sea and landed at Cranganore in Kerala in 52 AD. After his arrival, St. Thomas converted many high-caste Hindu in Kerala to Christianity and founded 7 Christian communities there. St. Thomas visited the Coromandel coast and made some conversion there, and then he crossed over to China and preached the gospel. When he returned from China, he organized the Christians of Malabar under some guides from among the leading families he had converted and built few places of worship. Then he moved to the Coromandel and suffered martyrdom on or near the little Mount Madras. His body was brought to the town Mylapore and was buried in a holy shrine he had built.